I'm ready.
Okay, so welcome to episode 3 of the MANvFAT podcast, and I'm joined here by the amazing, gorgeous, self-proclaimed sexiest fat man in the world, Alex Williams. Alex, how are you?
Keep going. Yeah, I'm great, mate. You just need to keep going. You forgot dashingly handsome and all the other stuff that goes with it as well.
Well,
Overly confident.
Yeah, all you've said to me before we've come on this call is you're incredibly shiny. So
Yeah, you are. I'm quite shiny though today as well. I'm not sure what's going on.
yeah, I've got a lot.
But yeah, it's all happening. It's all happening.
Not a scalp going on. So what we're going to do is we're going to very quickly go through each of the teams. I'm going to come to you because you're the one that's pitch side every week. Every time I come out pitch side, someone taps me on the shoulder and said, you're meant to be doing some work, which is correct, let's be honest. The way I'm going to organise this, if it's just right with you, Al, I'm going to start from the bottom of the league because we're halfway through the season. And even if you're at the bottom of the league, there may well be reasons for that, as in is players like really close to 5%, etc. That's going to mean that the second half of the season, you're going to fly up the table. And by the same token, if you're at the top of the league, it might just be that lots of players have scored their 5-10%. And so therefore, you'd expect it to slow down slightly on the points. So let's start with Real Madras, our gorgeous red team.
The Reds.
Yeah. Everyone.
They are gorgeous. They are a gorgeous team. Awesome on a pitch as well. Yeah, the passing game on a pitch, they're doing really, really well on the pitch. I think they're struggling on the scales at the moment, but I think that's all like turnaround point for everyone really halfway through the league now. I think they're really gonna start putting some 5%. I know Jenks got his 5% as well.
Yeah,
the one and only, the man, the myth, the legend that is Jenks.
Yeah,
and obviously what a quality player as well for them. So yeah, no, those guys definitely ones to watch out for. What are they looking like on the pitch?
Well, on the pitch, I don't know, but on the scales, they are.
No. If you got, hang on, let me Google this. I should probably be somewhat prepared for this. Really, hang on, let me Google this.
As in the table or the pitch?
Yeah.
Table? So the pitch table, I'll bring it up as well, just because in case you ask me any questions.
Because I know they've had a bad run. So they've had a couple of people that they haven't been making numbers. I think they've had a couple of people who've had prior appointments and stuff like that on. So, but hopefully now towards the
in terms of the win loss, though, you're right. Jenks has got his 5. John Fryer actually has got his 5 and his 10. So there's some really
good work,
really good losers on that pitch. And you're right, on the combined, they're 8th in the table. On the pitch, I'm not sure they're 8th. Yeah,
I think they might be climbing on the pitch.
They're much higher than that on the pitch. They're 6th on the pitch. So you'd expect the second half of the season to be really good. So who's their danger man?
Oh, let's be honest. It's the man, the myth, the legend himself, isn't it?
Yeah, he's
the man I tried to bribe to the Blues for Kit Kat, which is my captain and my 11s as well, which is Senior Jenks. Also, I'm pretty sure that he's my illegitimate dad as well. I need to have a chat with my mum. She was hanging around in Newport back in the day.
Wow.
I just got the pictures up there. No, the man, the myth, legend, which is Jenks. Don't get me wrong. I don't know all the lads' names yet, which I'm still working on. Obviously, there's a lot to keep up with 80 guys, but I'm trying. I am trying, but yeah, definitely the danger man there, Jenks. They've got another lad that plays on the Wednesdays as well up top. He's really good, really, really fast on a ball. Proper 30 yard dashes. You don't get 30 yards and 7-a-side, but the little dashes off the ball. Yeah, they're looking really good. I reckon the second half of the season is going to be them, to be honest. I think they've had some terrible luck, but with numbers and things like that and prior appointments and stuff. But yeah, I think the second half of the season is all about them, to be honest.
Yeah, well, the closest team, any team to 5% is the Reds. They should be the next 5% as well. With I think the guy you thought about, Aaron Cork, who's absolutely amazing. So let's move on to the blue team. Blue team, your own team. You can't be biased here. You can't just say you're the danger man.
I'd say the best player on the team's me.
No, you can't say it.
Oh, fair enough. No, that's fine. Yeah. So the Fazios, SS Fazio, the mighty Blues, my boys.
Yeah.
They're this is us. So I think we've got 5 players due to hit 5% within the next week, 2 weeks. We've got Ross, our captain. He's going on for his 10% now as well. So yeah, again, we've been up and down with people appointments, and didn't help me getting a new job, and I'm gonna have to take a couple of weeks off in the near future and stuff like that. But yeah, the second half of the season, so we were doing all right at one point on the pitch, and then I think it all fell apart a little bit. But we're doing all right. I think genuinely, with our full numbers and with our weight loss coming up now, I reckon we're really gonna have it. I'd like to finish at least upper mid-table, I reckon.
Yeah, I got.
Don't get me wrong, we're going to go for it, but I'd like to finish up a mid-table.
The top scorer from the whole of the cup was Aaron Dix, and he's been pretty much in goals for you. So he's kind of he's there with the old anchors on his boots. He can't get up there scoring the goals. Just in terms of the weight loss stats I've got here. So Lloyd, Luke, Alex, and Tom from your team are literally the next people down after Aaron. That should be 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. So I will betide whoever plays you in the next 1 to 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think we got Matty All's Whites, haven't we? So we got Matty All's Whites, so he's not looking forward to that, I don't think. They did it to us on the first leg, didn't they?
Yeah.
They dropped like 5% in one go. Yeah. So they're having a taste of their own medicine on Friday. That's happening. And then obviously we got a couple more then to drop. I think we got like the Blacks, I think. No, we just played the Blacks. Ignore me. I think I probably have to check it. I'm absolutely useless. I just got in from work, Stan. You could have given me an hour, mate.
I could have
given me an hour.
So,
but yeah, no, we're yeah. I think
who's the danger man?
Danger man when he's not strapped in goals. Again, it's different because I'm playing with these guys in and out every week. Yeah. Everyone's got their own strengths, you know. Like Big Craig at the back, Curly, phenomenal defender. You know, Aaron, as well as being a striker, he's been doing a job in goals, and no one better watch out type of like. But you've got Tom in the middle, playmaker. You got Ross, who will not stop running. Again, danger man. I couldn't give you one. I couldn't give you one for my team. Honestly, all of them have their own strengths. Lloyd, again, you'll battle for everything. Yeah, they're all really, really good players. All really good players. So I'm just lucky to find myself in a team surrounded by people who actually like to play football as well. You know, so that's really nice. It's a nice change.
Yeah, my danger man for you on the weight loss front is definitely Ross. He's going to hit his 10 very, very soon. That boy,
yeah,
he's going to be the next on BMI. You heard it.
But if you think that the guys that with the weight loss they're putting in at the minute as well, I mean, it's huge losses. Luke last week, Gyro, I call him, but Giles, he had Gilo, sorry, he had I think a 2.7 kilos as well, lost in a week. Obviously, huge losses for the guys as well. And then you got Lloyd. Then there's almost nothing to him, and he's dropping 1.7 a week. So yeah, on a weight loss, I think for us, the first start of the season, we didn't get our heads right. It wasn't for us. We were playing more pitch than we were on the scales. But I think the fair play, the VC and the skipper had a chat, and everyone really worked on it. I think last week we smashed it. I think we were top team for weight loss last week as well, weren't we?
Bonus point. I can see a lot more of those coming as well.
I think everyone there, it worked out as something like 1.3 kilos per person, I think, in the end.
It was major. Because you didn't have a full team there. All right, let's go on to the next team. So in my lovely notes.
Would be the Yellows.
Yes. Oh, well done. Check you out.
Thank you very much.
So
Frats,
Yellows,
look out.
I'm going to make an early call here for my danger man. So my danger man is Mr. Cappuccino, and that is Aid. Aid comes in every week, and he just takes away a tiny bit. He is Mr. Consistent. I reckon he's going to be the defining feature of their second half of the season. He's done absolutely amazing. What about on the pitch then? Who's your danger man?
Well, definitely there's two of them for me on a pitch, and one of them, he knows who he is Chrissy, right? He's got a couple of pancakes in him, 100%, and you have to kick him up the arse every now and again. But I reckon he's you know what? I do generally, I rate him. I think he's a top bloke, and I think he's going to be a good lad. The other danger man for me, don't get me wrong, all really good players within that team, when they had a couple of awesome new signings. One of them being Gavin. Gavin the left foot on that guy, he has got a cannon. He is absolutely brilliant. He lobbed our keeper last week as well. Let's just throw that one in there. He lobbed our keeper. The guy, that's a real player there. You got Ali, who likes a foul at the back. After that, he got sent off, I think, the other week. But yeah, no, Ali likes a foul at the back. They got really good players on that team. Really, really good players. So, yeah, again, they're definitely a contender. The problem is we're at the stage now. We're at the halfway point. Yeah. And everything as it stands means nothing because everything can change now. And I think that's a major thing, especially, obviously, you guys on the weight front and me watching it on the pitch front. The quality of the football is getting so much better as well. You know, with the guys that are losing the weight, they're putting in the more effort, they're running faster, they're going further. Honestly, the Yellows are definitely one to watch out for. Dark horse, especially with their new signings as well. Definitely, they're a good team already. The new signings have just completely pumped them up. Yeah,
Chris and James Taylor have got their 5%, and I think Liam is another one to watch out for. He's going to be marched on to his 10. All right, then.
Yeah, I think Chris managed to get his 5% on our match. So cheers for that, Chris, mate. Appreciate that. I was helping him for a couple of weeks, encouraging him, and he managed to get his 5% just in time for Fazio. So that was brilliant.
All right, let's go now to Atletico Madrid, our white team. Who's your danger man there?
Pitch or weight?
Pitch.
Right, pitch. Well, I think we all know who the weight danger man is. I think we all know who the weight danger man is for the white boys.
He kept his beard. That is
that guy, the angry friendly giant, which is Matty Hall. Now that man there, 100%, he is a danger man off the pitch. The guy's already at his 10%. He's half the man he was when he started. He's absolutely smashing it. And in fairness, I mean, I've played a couple of times with him on a pitch as well, and yeah, I say aggression is probably the wrong word. Let's say the sense of urgency in him on the pitch is brilliant, and as a captain as well, leading from the front, he's not scared of mouthing off and saying his piece to his team, getting them encouraged and moving forward. But yeah, I think he's absolutely smashed it. He is the new Mr. MANvFAT for me at the moment. He has absolutely smashed it. I think he's top loser as well at the moment, isn't he?
I don't think he's top loser. I think he's.
Well, of course, everyone's behind me, isn't he?
I think he's top on percentage. I think it's John Fryer is actually top on points.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That shocked me. I thought it was Matty. Right, fair enough. But the pitch, I think the Whites definitely know who their danger man is. Pitch wise is the man himself, Dave Scanlon. That guy, again, it's just frustrating. You watch him, you plan in your head that you're going to tackle him, and then before you even moved your feet, he's gone. He's on to the next man. And yeah, he can beat anyone on that pitch, definitely. But yeah, I think they've had the last couple of weeks for them. I think it's been a bit of a test. I think they had a couple of good and bad shouts on the pitch. I think they won it last Friday, was it? I think they won.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, hang on. Latest results. So no, they just missed out against the Yellows last week. I know. Yeah, just missed out against the Yellows, and again, that was all weight loss as well. I think it was a hell of a battle on the pitch as well. So those guys, yeah, but Scan's definitely my danger man there for the Whites. Well, definitely Scan.
My top tip, and you might not know this just being pitch side, but if you're on the scales, my top tip with Scan is just go around with a few Lotus Biscoffs in your pocket. And you
Biscoffs
loves a
Cadbury's twirls, like
no Biscoff, but he smashes up on the scales as well. So he's one of those people you don't mind him being great on the pitch, just like Jenks, isn't it? Because they're there for the right reasons as well.
Again, and they open up the play. Jenks on the Reds and Scan, they open up the play and the balls they're playing to their team. And again, the perfect example is when they're on the pitch. Those two players, they make everyone around them a better player.
Yeah.
And it's about they motivate the players. They're looking for the passes. They're not just banging them in left, right, and centre as well. So yeah, it's nice to see. And obviously they are definitely my two danger men in those teams. So yeah, they're quite similar, I would have said, Jenks and Scan in that sense.
Yeah, both can be tempted with a Biscoff. On to the purples. Your man Kieran.
Yes.
Who's the danger?
I got a lot of time. Why did you not say their full name?
Girth Glory.
There we go. There it is. Hell of a name as well. Hell of a name. I love that. I love the if they had best dressed team just purely for the emblem, I would have given it to them. 100%. They smashed it. They absolutely smashed it.
That was Gavin.
Right there. Again, pitch side, danger men. I play with them week in, week out. Kieran, Ethan.
Yeah.
Gavin's also surprised me. And they got another lad that they play with as well. I can't remember his name on top of my head. There's another lad they play with. Their keeper, he's shit hot as well. He's absolutely brilliant. So, yeah, again, team pitch-wise, those guys are phenomenal. So I find them just saying that everybody's phenomenal at the minute. But it's true. The quality of the football in the league is brilliant. I'm not sure how they're getting on the weight loss, mind, because it's normally just me and Kieran taking a piss out of each other. So how are they getting on that front?
Well, they've actually got the second highest number of 5%. So they've got Kieran, Gav, Ethan, and their keeper, James, you've just mentioned. So like all the people you've mentioned that you're saying, oh, they're great on the pitch, they're great on the pitch, they're great on the pitch. You know, they're great on the
also doing really well on the scales.
I think that's really important. They've also got quite a few. Well, Kieran, I put out a post about him the other day, and I meant to put in the captain's group and actually put in the official group because he said I couldn't reply. But he is absolutely outstanding. He's going to get his 10%, and they've got about 2 or 3 that close to the 5 as well. Like I said the other day in my post, it's going to be a really exciting time. And we're going for this record now as well. I think we've got every chance of doing it because those 5% are going to spur the rest of the guys on.
Without a doubt. And I think in the chat that me and you were having the other day as well, in the people who've actually hit their 5% in a league, I don't think I've seen a number like that at this point in any league.
No.
We did Cardiff for a couple of years. I don't think we've ever seen that. The weight loss is literally that good that we've got 3-4 pages of 5% that we're hitting. So that's awesome. Absolutely awesome.
There's also, like Cardiff, we know Cardiff, we both played in Cardiff, it's an amazing weight loss league as well. So it's a good one to level yourself against. All right, on to the black team.
Argentina.
I've got so much to say about these on the scales. Literally so much to say about them. Let's start with the pitch. What are they like on the pitch?
Sure.
They're 3rd in the combined league.
They beat us last week, so I'm not a shit, mate. No, honestly, the black team, again, really good footballers. Got Andy at the top. I mean, Twinkle Toes himself. That guy, I've no idea how he's got the touch he's got, but he's absolutely brilliant. They got absolute rocks at the back. I can't remember his name now. I should have remembered it on Friday. He went through me a couple of times. But yeah, no, honestly, player. That's the one. There you go. Also, I got a lot of time for Tommy, but there's another player. What's the other player that plays at the back?
Like I said, I'm not allowed outside.
You're not allowed outside. Stay inside. Code restrictions and all that. But Tommy, I got a lot of time for Tommy. We played a couple of times together outside of MANvFAT as well. But yeah, he's brilliant. He's really good at the back. It was quite nice to see on Friday. He'd done a job and then decided to go off to give me a break to only bring on an even bigger defender to absolutely smash me. So that was nice. But yeah, the Blacks again, says it all. I think on pitch, where are they on pitch now? So pitch, they're 3rd. Pitch, they're 3rd. And I think Andy, again, was he on for top goal scorer? He was top goal scorer in the...
He was on the cup. He was right up there in the cup. If we can go just quickly to top goal scorer, he is their top goal scorer with 10 goals. Equal with Josh. So Andy and Josh in 2nd, Kieran in 3rd, and Scans out front with the goal scoring.
And it's nice to see Abdul back as well. He was. It's really good to see Abdul back. Even though he's injured, he's still up and about.
Yeah, one of the things I was going to say is he came back, I think, 2 or 3 weeks ago, and he's already hit his 5%. But they've got a load of people who are really under the radar. I tell you now, another 5% that's coming very, very soon is George. George on their team, absolutely amazing.
He's relatively new signing. No, he's not. Sorry, I know George. Yeah, he'll definitely appreciate me throwing in the word pancake. But you've had another new signing as well, haven't they?
They've had 2. They've had Eddie, who's amazing on the pitch, and
definitely.
I think his name's Scott. Everyone calls him Jerk.
Right. It's hard to keep track of 80 guys, Stan. I get it, mate.
It is hard to keep track of it, but he's one of my best mates from school. Dario plays on that team, and Dario's always called him that. And Dario always does this thing where he says to me,
it was Dario smashing me, by the way. That was a player smashing me.
That does happen. I've had that a few times. Yeah, no, Dario says, "Oh, you know Jerk, don't you?" Like, no, I don't. I'm terrible with names. But they've got also Tommy on there, Andrew Simpkins, who's absolutely smashing the weight loss. They are. If I was Oranges, I'd be watching them because they're only 2 places behind. Let's go on now to the amazing Fatburn Rovers. Greens.
Fatburn Rovers, the Greens. Billy Jackson.
Who's your danger man?
What, for the Greens?
Yeah.
It's got to be Bradders. Got to be Bradders.
Bradley Jenkins?
That guy's got... Yeah, he's got a hell of a touch on him. A hell of a touch. He's a really good player. Really, really good player. Don't get me wrong. I love Billy to pieces. I've known him for years. And we got this weird ritual at the moment where I have to slap him on the head before he goes onto the pitch. And I messaged in the staff chat, didn't I, that I had to take 2 weeks off for this new job that I'm going to. And he was more concerned with the fact that I wasn't going to be able to slap him in the head anymore. It's now his ritual. Billy, he's awesome. Just absolutely love him to pieces. But yeah, for me, Danger Man is definitely Bradders.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Got his 5% as well as
yeah.
Phil can knock in a screamer. He posted something earlier, a video of something. I was like, Phil, that's pretty much you most weeks. Mark C. Now he's another one like Aid, Mr. Consistent.
Under the radar, slipping under.
Yeah, it's been working really hard. Then I'm kind of upping the ante every week. You know, it was 0.5, it was 0.6, 0.8. You know, it's going up and up, and he's really smashing it. I'm really proud of him. So I think they could have a really good end to the season. So they've only had 4 or 5%, and there's a few within that 5 who are close to their 10, and there's a few just behind that. I know Billy's gunning for that 5%, and that brings us on to our final team.
Well, before we go on to that, I mean, Fatburn Rovers Greens there. We're looking 7 played, 5-1 on the pitch, 2 drawn, currently undefeated. So I mean, pitch-wise, they were really, really well. Say again.
Are they the only team undefeated on the pitch?
No, not the only team undefeated. That's going on to our current title holders, which are the Oranges, also known as Oranges, the Newport Fat. It's a sore subject for this with me.
Go on.
It's a sore subject, the Oranges. And he knows why. Because Judas plays for the Oranges. There's a player that plays on the Oranges. He used to play for the Blues.
The Crow.
Also known as Captain Crow. For me, it's a little bit of a Judas situation. Not doubting that football is absolutely quality. Not doubting Sergeant Crow, we're definitely missing him at the back. However, I like to point out, they've only ever had 4 goals scored against them. It's the least out of every other team in the league. Defence is absolutely solid. And Crow, again, he's part of that picture. Sometimes he likes to go for a wander and gets too far up the pitch and almost gets a nosebleed. But other than that, he's absolutely smashing it at the back there. But they got 4 conceded, and I'd just like to point out, Crow, the 2 of them were from SS Fat TOA. There we are. Danger man for them, definitely. And the other one that slipped under the radar, which nobody really caught an eye of until they got back from lockdown, was Maze, Mr. MANvFAT.
Yeah.
What a guy. What an absolute guy. Who decides, wakes up one day and goes, I'll tell you what, I'm going to run 10 kilometers every day for a month.
Yeah.
Who does that? What a guy. That, honestly, like anyone listening to this, if you get a chance to, I'm sure there's a write-up on him. You get a chance to go and have a look at the write-up on Alex Mays. That guy, he is the pinnacle of MANvFAT. If you can get to that and that insanity where you're going to run for 10 kilometers every day, he's definitely a guy. He even does a training boot camp as well on a Tuesday, doesn't he?
Big time.
I mean, honestly, that guy smashing it. But the main one I'm taking from this stand for me on the pitch front is they've had 4 conceded and 2 of them were from the Blues. So we'll take that after 7 games. But again, they're sitting, it gets really close between the Oranges and the Greens. Both have played 7, both have won 5, both have drawn 2, both undefeated. However, 4 for the Greens, they got 25 goals for, but 12 against. and then Oranges are sitting pretty then with 21 goals and 4 against.
Yeah.
So both defenses and teams are obviously absolutely smashing it at the moment. And they deserve to be where they are. Without a doubt, they deserve to be where they are. But then they got the lights of everyone else that are coming through now with all their 5% and getting lighter and doing the extras. So we've got to see. They've done it for the first 7 weeks. See if they can do it for the next 7.
7 on that team. They've got 7 5%. That's Mike,
incredible.
John, Joe, Carl, Matt P, Matt Cron, and Jay did it as well. Absolutely out of this world. And like you said, Alex Mays, he's smash locked them.
He's absolutely killed. He's in his maintenance, isn't he?
Yeah, gone into maintenance.
I was going to say he couldn't lose any more weight.
Yeah, well, he's gone from Man Titties to Man City. He's really
it's incredible. He's literally half the man, though, isn't he? He's literally half the man when he started, and it's bonkers. We all went off in lockdown. Everyone put on a stone, came back, and this guy was a twig. It was just, how did this happen? And now he's running for fun.
Yeah.
The only time you catch me running is after a ball stand. It's the only time you'll ever catch me running. And fair play to him, though. He absolutely smashed it. He absolutely smashed it. I got nothing but kudos for him. It's just a shame that Judas plays on his team.
Leave him alone.
No.
So in terms of weight loss as well, so that the highest losing team is Orange.
Right, okay.
Second is Whites.
No doubt with Matty. Yeah.
Third is Fatburn Rovers Greens. Like
okay.
I said earlier, it could all change now in the second half of the season. We're going to make sure that the second half is just as good as the first. You're going to be out there marshalling.
If not better.
And if you want to be included in the end of season review, all you have to do is smile nicely at Alex, and he'll put you as his danger man for the end.
Well, it's not all you have to do, but come see me about that on Friday.
That's all we can put on YouTube. Let's be honest.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. No worries. But that's worth pointing as well. The Oranges, which you just mentioned there, right? I don't usually do this, but I just switched over to the scale from the pitch, because I normally just look at either the combined or the pitch scores. But the scale, 7 for 7.
Yeah,
they've never lost. They've never lost on the scales. They are way out in front. There's a 6-point difference. Absolutely incredible. I don't think I've ever seen it.
I don't think I've ever seen that. And I was in Cardiff. We had a really good weight loss team. And the
Whitey Pinks.
Yeah, I say we're a really good weight loss team because everyone knows we were absolutely bunk on the pitch.
But it didn't matter because it's trying to educate a lot of the lads as well. It doesn't matter if you're not putting in 6-7 goals on the pitch. If you're hitting the weight and you're tracking your food and you're doing everything, things can change. I think the cup last season, I think we were playing the Yellows. And I think it finished on the pitch 8-2, I think. Overall, with everything, they beat us 21-20.
Yeah.
So again, it doesn't. The pitch is the buy side of it. Yeah. The weight is where the games are won and lost. And I think that again, that's a massive thing. It's a massive thing, and I think lots of the lads now, Oranges clearly, are absolutely smashing it. 62 points for in the weights. They've only ever had 30 points against them. And that's absolutely incredible. 7 for 7.
Yeah.
It's just the problem is now they're losing the weight. Can they keep it up for another 7 weeks?
This is the thing. This is why the second half of the season can be really exciting.
Could be a full swing up the SS Fazio.
I reckon.
Look out.
I reckon they could do it. They got the hoodies.
We've got the hoodies. Yeah, we've definitely got the hoodies. The Oranges now got their new kit, which is the Tony the Tiger kit.
Oh, it is, isn't it? It's gorgeous.
Yeah, the Tony the Tiger kit. I like that. I do like that. I also like the fact that the back of the kits aren't all in capitals. They've gone for upper and lowercase. Yeah, originality. But yeah, Tony the Tiger's on the pitch. We're chugging in pancakes left, right, and centre.
All right, then. Thank you very much, Al, for going through this. The first half of the season. Definitely not. It's not the end of the story, but it kind of tells us where.
Definitely not. Definitely not the end of the story. And pleasure always, Stan. And I will see you on Friday, my friend.
Awesome. Thanks ever so much, mate.
Bye, buddy.
Bye.